So let's try to wrap a guide on here. This is the hand wrapping station from Mudhole. So just a holder for the thread under a little bit of tension. It comes through a little eyelet down here and up through the rod tensioner, through a couple more eyes here, and then finally here. This slides along. And the whole point of this contraption is to keep the thread under tension. Lots of folks just use cardboard boxes that are cut out and run the thread through a book to add a little tension. The nice thing about this though is once I start wrapping, I can let go of everything and everything will stay in place and keep tension. So to start, I'm going to measure about 1/2 centimeter from the end of my guide foot, put a mark there, and that's where I'm going to want my thread to start. Just doing that so I can be consistent with each guide. So to start, I'm going to put the thread under a little bit of tension here by pulling it towards me, and then I'm going to start by taking one wrap and then 2 wraps over and hold that tight. I'm going to cut off a little of my extra thread there. I'm going to kind of pack this together a little bit. I've got some room here. And now I'm going to pinch it down. Do that with this finger. And cross over my running thread and just start wrapping. And the idea is I'll wrap 6 to 8 times, locking that tag in underneath. Push this together just a little bit. Holding everything securely in place is the idea. Alright, so pack that down now. Got a nice, good base of thread there. A little more packing to do. There we go. Alright, so now I've got enough wraps in. So you can let go of that and the rod stays in place, doesn't spin or anything. Now I can come in here with my razor blade, just lay it flat on the threads, pull that thread, and now I can continue wrapping. And the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get to my guide foot and have to bring the thread up onto the guide. Now the guides are pre-filed, so it's a nice transition up to the foot, but I have found that just lifting the thread up for a couple wraps kind of helps with the transition going up there. Just keep packing it down. Now I'm up far enough on that foot that I'll start pulling the tape off. See, around the tape the wrong way. There we go. So now that tape will come off. Now I can just keep wrapping. Packing things in. Alright, so now I'll just kind of wrap some guides there. Alright, now I'm getting close to the end. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of red thread, make a pull-through loop. So I'll just make a little loop out of this thread. And I'm going to tuck it underneath here. About 6 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pack all this together. Do one more for good measure. Do some tackings. Alright, so now I probably went a little too far back off a couple turns there. Okay, so I'm going to pinch the thread so it doesn't unravel, loosen the tension here, cut my running thread, put it through the loop, pull that tight, hold everything in place, grab my red thread end, and now I'm just going to pull that thread through. Now the last thing I need to do is go in here and cut that tag end off without nicking any of my other thread. Go in here and tack it down just a little bit more. Alright, there we go. There's the thread wrap.